It's 2:11 a.m., and your phone lights up in the dark room. The kind of notification you almost ignore until you notice there's no username, no profile picture. Just a blank message sitting there like it shouldn't exist. You know how to move crypto without leaving a trace? You stare at it longer than you should. You're 17. You've been deep into crypto for months now. Not just buying and selling, but actually understanding wallets, bridges, DeFi protocols, how transactions flow across chains. Enough to know exactly what this question really means. Your bank account has less than $100. You reply anyway. Depends what you mean. 3 seconds pass. Then your wallet refreshes. 520 USDT. No explanation, no context, just money. Another message follows. Test. Clean it. Keep 20%. Instructions below. You don't move immediately because you already understand the situation better than most people would. This isn't some freelance crypto task or random DeFi experiment. This is laundering, just with different tools and a nicer interface. But $104 is still $104. And right now, that matters. You open your laptop slowly, almost like taking your time will somehow make the decision feel less real. Then turn on your VPN, chain it through another location, and then another. Because even if it's overkill, it makes you feel safer. The funds are sitting on Ethereum, completely transparent, fully traceable, every movement visible on-chain if someone cares enough to look. The instructions are simple but precise. Send through Tornado, split into multiple outputs, bridge to another network, deliver to final address. You pause when you read Tornado Cash, because you know exactly what it implies. It's not just a mixer anymore, it's a red flag. Something exchanges monitor aggressively, something that can permanently mark a wallet the moment it interacts with it. Using it once can follow you forever. You whisper quietly, just this time, then you click confirm. You watch the transaction like it actually matters, refreshing the page, checking the hash, following it as it disappears into the mixer pool, and reemerges somewhere else, detached enough to look clean if no one digs too deep. 11 minutes later, the funds land. Different wallet, different path, no obvious link. You send your cut to a fresh wallet, one you created seconds ago just for this, then delete the conversation, clear your logs, close everything, and sit there for a moment longer than necessary. Nothing happens. No knock. No warning. Just silence. The next morning, you withdraw a small amount from a crypto ATM, the kind that barely asks questions. Then go buy groceries like everything is normal, like you didn't just cross a line you can't really uncross. And later that night, for no real reason other than you can, you order sushi, more expensive than usual, extra sides, no hesitation. It feels good. Too good. 3 weeks pass and nothing else happens, which is almost worse because it lets you convince yourself it wasn't serious, that it was just a one-time thing. Some random guy moving money around. Then, at 2:47 a.m., your phone vibrates again. Same contact. You did well. Then another message appears. You are one of us now. There's even a smile emoji this time, like it's some kind of joke. Then, $8,000 incoming. Same process. 15%. You don't answer right away, but you don't refuse either, because the moment you see the amount, something shifts. This isn't just extra cash anymore. This is real money. The kind that solves problems instantly. You open your laptop again. No hesitation this time. But you don't follow the same exact process because now you're thinking differently. Instead of just doing what you're told, you start optimizing, adjusting the flow to reduce risk, making small changes that most people wouldn't even think about. You split the funds first, route part through Solana, where transactions are faster and less scrutinized in certain paths, then bridge selectively, avoiding high traffic routes that analytics tools monitor heavily. Only part of it touches a mixer. The rest gets lost in noise. You're not just executing anymore, you're designing. Your cut lands. $1,200. This time, you don't spend it right away because something in your head tells you this isn't temporary anymore, even if you're still pretending it is. You order hardware wallets instead, a ledger, a Trezor. Cold storage, no connection, no exposure. Weeks pass and the messages become more frequent, but also more casual. Sometimes instructions, sometimes jokes, sometimes just a short sentence like, move faster, or, you're getting good at this. Then one night, everything scales. $47,000, tight deadline, avoid tornado, too watched. You sit up immediately, because now this isn't just execution. This is pressure, and pressure changes how you think. You build a full flow, not just steps, Bitcoin to CoinJoin, to Monero conversion, to Bridge to Ethereum, to DeFi noise to final wallets. Each step breaks something. Each step adds distance. 4 hours later, you're done. The reply comes instantly. Clean. Professional. Your cut. $6,580. That's when it stops feeling like a side hustle. Because now you're not reacting anymore. You're building systems, writing notes, tracking patterns, learning which bridges trigger alerts, which chains are safer, which behaviors look human and which look automated. You create your own process, your own logic. You stop using your main laptop. You get a second one, then a third, one for browsing, one for execution, one never connected to anything. And then one night, you receive a voice note instead of text, distorted, low quality, but clear enough. We scale now. The next drop is over $300,000. You don't hesitate. At this point, everything runs like a machine, with you at the center, splitting funds, routing across chains, converting through privacy layers, adding noise, creating distance, until the original source is buried under too many steps to realistically trace in time. Your cut is over $30,000. That same week, you buy a car. Cash. No financing, no paperwork questions, nothing flashy, but completely yours. Your life upgrades slowly, but your environment doesn't change as much as you expected. You still sit in the same dark room, same hoodie, same screen glow, except now there are more screens, more wallets, more alerts, more noise. Months pass, the amounts grow, the techniques evolve. You start using NFT wash trading, fake DeFi activity, multi-chain loops designed to simulate organic trading behavior, everything layered enough to look normal if someone glances at it. Then something breaks, a wallet gets flagged. Not a big one, but enough. You trace it back and realize the mistake wasn't technical, it was behavioral. Timing too consistent, patterns too clean. You fix it immediately, random delays, fake small transactions, inconsistent routing. But now, something changes inside you, because for the first time you realize it's not perfect, and it never was. Still, you keep going, because the money is insane, until one message arrives that feels different from all the others. Port money, no questions. You already know what that means. And this time they want you to know. You stare at the screen for a long time, longer than before, longer than any decision so far, because this isn't just numbers anymore. This is confirmation of everything you tried not to think about. Then you type, send it. You execute perfectly. No mistakes, no flags. Your cut is massive, but you feel nothing. That's when you try to slow down, telling yourself you'll stop soon, that you just need one more batch, one more cycle, one more payout before you disappear completely. But there's always another message. Always another drop, until one day things start breaking for real. Wallets flagged, bridges monitored, accounts frozen. You realize you're visible now, not fully exposed, but not invisible anymore. At first it's just a feeling, not proof, not evidence, just something off. Then your phone buzzes, a notification from your bank. You open it. Your account has been temporarily restricted due to unusual activity. Your stomach drops instantly, because even if you prepared for this moment, even if you told yourself it might happen one day, seeing it in front of you makes everything real in a way it wasn't before. You log in, frozen, no withdrawals, no transfers, nothing. For a few seconds, you just stare at the screen, trying to remember which account this is, what went through it, how exposed it actually is. Then you realize something important. It's not your real identity. It's one of the accounts they gave you months ago, the ones set up with fake documents, fake names, fake histories that looked real enough to pass basic checks. You lean back slowly, heart still racing, but not panicking anymore, not yet. That same week, you move fast. You take a large part of your clean funds and convert them carefully, slowly, splitting across wallets, making sure nothing links too directly. Then you start spending in ways that finally feel real. You pay all your parents' bills, everything, electricity, loans, anything pending, cleared. Then you go further. You buy them a house, a real one, nice neighborhood, quiet street, no questions because you don't go through banks the normal way anymore. Everything is structured, layered, indirect. You hand them the keys. They look at you like they don't understand, like something doesn't add up. Your mom asks, "Where's all this money coming from?" You don't hesitate. You already have the answer ready. Crypto trading, I got lucky. They don't fully understand, but they want to believe you. So they do. You buy them a car too, clean, paid in full. For a moment, it feels worth it, like everything makes sense. Then you go out with your girlfriend, a real restaurant this time. Not just sushi at home, but a place with dim lights, expensive menus, quiet music, the kind of place where people don't check prices. You pay for everything without even looking. Later, you buy her a new bag, clothes, small things that make her smile. She looks at you differently now, not suspicious, just impressed, grateful. And for a moment, you let yourself enjoy it, until it hits again. Another notification. This time, not a bank, an exchange. Your account has been flagged for high-risk activity. You try to log in, restricted, then another one. Same message, then another. You check your wallets. One of them, blacklisted. $30,000, stuck, untouchable. That's when the panic really starts. Because money lost isn't the problem. It's what it means. You don't sleep that night, or the next. For 2 full days, you sit in front of your screens, trying everything, tracing transactions, analyzing where the contamination happened, which path got flagged, which bridge linked back, which step exposed you. You replay everything, every transaction, every decision. You isolate the issue, a single routing mistake, a pattern too close to a known cluster. You rebuild your entire flow. New wallets, new paths, new timing, more randomness, more noise. You test small amounts first, $500, then $2,000, then $10,000. It works. Slowly, carefully, you regain control. But something changed. You stop trusting stability. You move apartments. First time, then again, then again. Every 3 months, new place, new setup, new routine. Nothing stays long enough to become a pattern, but the pressure doesn't leave. It builds. Quietly, until one day it hits harder than anything before. You wake up to multiple notifications. Your real name, your real accounts, frozen, not the fake ones, not the buffers. Yours, bank, PayPal, everything linked to your identity. Suspicious activity detected. Account under review. Your chest tightens, because this time, there's no layer between you and the problem. This is you. You don't move for a minute. Then you stand up, then you sit back down. Because for the first time, you're not thinking about money. You're thinking about consequences. You don't try to fix it. Not immediately, because deep down you understand something clearly now. It's over. Or at least, it should be. That same day, you start shutting everything down. Not in panic, but methodically. You liquidate what you can. Move funds to cold storage, break connections between wallets, destroy links. Then you send money. One last time. $100,000 to your parents. No explanation. Just a message. For anything you need. You don't wait for their reply. You pack light. No computers. No setup. No scripts. Just one thing. Your cold wallet. You take your girlfriend with you. You don't explain everything. Just enough. We're leaving for a while. No destination shared. No one informed. No traces. You travel. New country. New place. Somewhere quiet. For the first time in months. Maybe years. There are no screens in front of you. No alerts. No transactions. No pressure building in the background. Just silence. The first few days feel strange. Almost uncomfortable. Like something is missing. Then slowly, your body relaxes. Your mind slows down. You wake up without checking anything. No wallets. No messages. No risk. One morning you sit outside, just watching nothing in particular, and you realize that for the first time since this all started, you're not waiting for something to go wrong. You open your cold wallet once, check the balance, still there, still real, you close it. And this time, you don't feel the need to open it again, because what you feel now is better than money, calm, peace, and finally, silence.